Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and I hope we have been enjoying the few videos on this wonderful channel. Alright guys, so in today's video I want to discuss about SL and TP again. Yes, I mean again. So it means that there is a video currently on this channel that talked about SL and TP previously. Yes, now the video it's actually a beginner's video, so it means that if you have not watched that video you may not understand some of the things that I'll be saying in this particular video. So if you have not watched that video, then you can just skip this video right now and click on the link showing below there or at the end of this video. If not, you can just go into the channel videos and look forward for the video that talks about SL and TP. It is the only video there that talks about SL and TP, and you can watch that video, and after that you can come back to watch this particular video, because this video is advanced video of what of SL and TP. Okay, so that is the first thing you have to do before watching this video. All right, without wasting much of our time, let's go straight to today's topic. Okay, which I titled, or what, advent of SL and TP. And by knowing this method that I'm going to be teaching today, it will be hard for you to what, to lose money in the forex market. By what? By placing what, the right SL and the right TP in the market, especially SL. Okay, now what really brings the idea of this advanced video of SL and TP? Now I'm coming up with this video because of you also, because I know most people out there are also making the mistakes of what, of placing a right SL. Now quickly, what is SL and TP? Now, SL and TP, they generally order in the market. They are what? They are generally an order in the market. Now, it's an order given to the broker to take them out if they are wrong, and take them out if they are right. And so if they're wrong, it's going to be for the SL, and if they're right, it's going to be for the what? For the TP. All right. So I'm going to be starting from SL now. All right. Now, the question that will come to your mind first is, everybody's talking about SL, everybody's talking about SL. How important is SL in the market? How important is what is to place an order of SL in the market? Is it really, really important? Now, if you're going to ask me, and I will tell you that it is very important to place SL whenever you place a buy trade or a sell trade. Okay, now why is it important? It is important because it's an order that helps you to leave the market when you are doing something wrong in the market. Now, if you did not place your SL when you buy or sell, it's like giving the broker the go ahead to keep taking your money when you are lost, when you are doing the wrong thing in the market. When you are in loss in the market, it's like giving them an order to what? To keep taking your money, to keep taking your money even when you are wrong. So can you see that placing an SL in this market is very what? Is very, very important. Now, what are the ways, or what are the reasons why people place an SL? Now, a lot of people have reasons why they place their SL at a particular price point in the market. Yes, why they place their SL at a particular level in the market. They have their reasons, and I'm going to be talking about two reasons which is very, very common among traders. Now, number one reason is that most people place SL at a particular price in the market. Okay, because that is the level they wish to risk to. Are you with me? Now, that is the level they wish to risk it on. In other words, it means that that is the level which the amount of dollar they wish to risk is being pointed out. So, take for example, let's assume that I'm going to be using this current trade as an example. Okay, that's a wrong two. So I'm going to be using this current trade as an example. So take for example that I want to place my SL at this point here. Okay, so let's assume that my entry is going to be this area here. My entry is going to be around this area here. Yeah, so my entry is going to be around this area here, and I want to place my SL to be around this area here. Now, the reason why I am placing my SL around that particular area. Let me use my arrow. Now, the reason why I'm placing my SL around this particular area, it is because from my entry point here to this my SL point here, I am not losing more than $10. Okay, so because that is the level where my $10 is going to expire, and what I am placing my SL at this level. Now, this is the mistake people make. This is one of the reason why they place their SL, which is very, very wrong in the market. You have to agree with me that market doesn't move straight forward. Yes, market is going up to this level, but it won't just be going straight forward. What does the market do? Market will keep coming down. Let's take this level as an example. Okay, so market is coming to this particular point here, but how does the market move to this particular point here? By what? By coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, and what? And keep going up. This shows that market is what does not move in a straight line. Now, having this knowledge in the market, if you place your SL based on the amount you wish to lose in the market, then you'll be stopped out of the market. You will be stopped out because market will not just be going directly to your point. And that is one of the reasons why some people place trade their SL. Now, what other reason do they place their SL? Now, the second reason is they don't want to place a wide SL. Yes, that is the second reason. Because most of my students, I will ask them that, why do you place your SL at this particular point? And they will tell me that they place their SL at that particular point because they don't want to place a wide SL. They want to place a tight SL so that when the market is not going in a direction, it can quickly get out of the market, which is very wrong. If you place your SL based on you don't want to place a wide SL, you will stop out. This will make you miss the right level which you're supposed to place your SL. Now, that second reason, take this as example. Now, look at this what happened here. Okay, this is a trend line trading strategy, which is the strategy I use. Okay, you can clearly see here also that what market tested this level, and here we can see we have something we call Morningstar. All right, this is example of a Morningstar here. Okay, so this is the reason why you want to buy this trade right now. So your entry is going to be at this particular area. Okay, this is where the candle closes. All right, so here your entry is going to be at that particular area. Now, you know that your SL should be around this area, but just because you don't want to place a wide SL, you are going to bring your SL back to this level here or somewhere around this level because what you want to place a tight SL. Now, what do you see? You can see that the market makes a reverse. Now, you enter on this particular candlestick here at this first red horizontal line here. That is where you enter the market. The market play along with you. You're making a profit. You are in profit. You're very happy. And just of a suddenly, market pulls back and eats your SL. Now, this is one of the reasons why some people think that the forex market is not real, that there's a lot of manipulation, or banks are the one pushing the market to hit their stop loss, and after that, markets start going back to the direction. Yes, most of the time, that is not the reason why your SL is being touched. Yes, the reason is exactly what I'm explaining here. Like I've told you, the market doesn't move in a straight manner. It goes up, come down, goes up, come down. In this process, market afterward go up to this level here and pull back to this level here to test this level here before going back to the direction. And just because you have placed a very tight SL, market has eaten that particular level and start moving up. And you'll be wondering, why did market have to eat my SL before going to my direction? The reason is because you place a tight SL. You place SL at the wrong area in the market. Now, these are the two reasons why you place that wrong SL. So now that you have known the two reasons why people place their SL at a wrong position, so I am going to be teaching you now the area where you ought to place your SL. Okay, now the truth is that the market that will go in your direction will definitely go in your direction. Either you place your SL, okay, or not. The market that will go in your direction will definitely go in your direction. But remember the purpose of our SL. It It is to take you out when you are wrong, right? That is it. So now, when I said I want to show you an area, a rightful area where you will place your SL, does not mean that if you place your SL at this particular point, you are not going to lose any market. No, you are going to still lose if the market is not going in your direction. So either your SL is as wide as anything, you're still going to lose it if the market is not ready to go in your direction. Now, the importance of placing a SL in the correct area is to save you from losing money where you ought to make money. I don't think you understand that point. Now, what I'm trying to say is you place SL in the right position so that the market that will be going your direction will not take you out of the trade before going your direction. And that is one of the reasons why you should place your SL at the right position. I hope you are clear on that now. All right, so where is now the area where you're supposed to place your SL? Now, as for me, below resistance for a sell market, above resistance for a sell market, and below support for a buy market. Did you get that? So if you're going to be buying your trade, you are going to place your SL the nearest support level that you have before your entry. And if you're going to place a sell trade, you're going to place your SL above the nearest resistance level that you have before your entry. Does that sound clear? Now, take for example this current trade. If I want to sell, take for example, you can see now, before I talk about that, let me give us this little definition about support and resistance level and why I am going to be placing my SL above my resistance level for a sell trade and below my support level for a buy trade. Now, the reason is, what is support and resistance? And that is where we go in for the reason. Now, support and resistance, there are levels in the market where market is likely to make a pullback or reverse from. That is the general definition. Okay, so it means that when market gets to a resistance level, there's possibility of market respecting that level from going higher and keep pushing back to where it's coming from. And same thing goes to support level. There's possibility that when market hits a support level, there can be a chance of a pullback, market rejecting that bottom and start going back to where it's coming from. Example is this current trade we are looking at right now. Okay, you will agree with me that here is the previous resistance level, here is the previous resistance level, and as you can see that market got rejected at this level how many times? 3 times. This is the 3rd time. So it means that market got to this particular level in the first place. There's a pushback. Okay, at the 2nd time there's also a pushback. At the 3rd time, what do we see? We can say right now that market is still pushing back from that point again, and that makes this level and this is a resistance level. Now take for example that I am into this market for let's say for example from this trade right now, that I'm into this market for a sell, then my SL is going to be around this level. Okay, so my SL is going to be around this level, or better still, my SL can be here around this level. Now it means that I still expect the market to pull back to this level. I should expect the market to pull back to this level. Okay, so most of the time market don't come here and start going down immediately like this. There are times that market will pull back to this level, and if you're going to be placing your SL to be something like this, just because you don't want your entry to be far from your SL, you don't want your SL to be far from your entry, market can make a pullback and take you out of this market. All right, so that is why your SL will be above your resistance level like this. Okay, now take for example, let's assume I'm selling this. I want to sell because of this. Now my SL, no, let's assume I want to sell because of this rather. All right, yeah, let's take this as an example. So I want to sell because of this. Do you know that this market will go in my direction? This sell will go in my direction, but you know, if I place my SL around this area, I'll be taken out of the market before market start going in my direction. Now let's see where that SL is going to be. Now, do you know that if you have placed your SL around this area and your entry around this area, let me give you your entry for this trade. Okay, so your entry is going to be on this candlestick here, and your SL is going to be on this candlestick. Do you know you are going to win this particular trade? Of course, you are going to win the particular trade because you can see the type of pushback that this market have before going in our direction, and this is one of the reasons why you place your SL above what? Above your resistance level when you are selling. So you just going to look for the nearest resistance level when you are selling. Okay, then you place your entry, you place your SL above that. All right, so let's take this example. Let's assume we want to buy this trade. Where will our SL be? Where is the nearest support level that we have there? Now, the nearest support level is going to be this particular candlestick. All right, so here is going to be what you are going to be doing. Now, that means your SL will be below this at this point here. Sorry about that. So your SL will be what? Your SL will be here, and your entry is going to be here. Okay, and your entry is going to be somewhere around there. Now look at it. This is your entry and this is your SL. Now some people will go ahead and place their SL around this level because they don't want to have a wide SL. Some will say because that is the exactly price they want to lose in the market. Now by doing this, you are doing yourself. Exactly, you're doing yourself by doing that. So it's better you place your SL at a level where you know that if market touch that level, market is not going back to your direction. It's better you place it like that, and you know you lose for good. The pain you have when market hits your SL and keep going to a direction, the pain is more painful than the pain you have when market hits your SL and keep going to the wrong direction and keep going to that direction where it ought to go. Did you get that? Did you get my explanation? I mean, if you want the market to buy and the market hits your SL and start buying, the pain you have is more painful or is more greater than the pain you have when you predict a buy and market starts selling after hitting your SL and then it keeps selling. You understand? So this is why you must place your SL at this particular point. Now, what other reason do I have to place my SL? Now, the question you would like to ask me is, what if there is no nearest resistance level or nearest support level where you can mark out, then you place your SL above or below? Now, what I do in such case is for me to actually look the market with my bare eyes, and I can just determine that, okay, at this point is very far from my entry, okay, and I know that if market hits that particular point, market is not going back to my direction. Now, what I'm trying to bring out here, let me look, for example, if I'm going to find one to give you this explanation. Do I have one here? Let me see. Okay, so let's use this as an example. Let me delete all this line so we can have a proper clean chart, because I love my chart to be clean. I love it to be clean. Now let's assume that I'm going to trade this entry. So let's assume I'm going to be trading this entry. You know, this is a sell signal, right? You agree with me that it's a sell signal. Here we can see a pin bar, a bearish pin bar, and a confirmation of this red bearish candle that shows that this market is going to our direction. So that means if I'm going to be having a good confirmation of why I'm going to be selling this, then my entry is going to be around this level. So my entry is going to be somewhere around this level. Like, I truly want to have a true confirmation. If not, if I'm going to be using aggressive entry, then my entry is going to be around this level. If I'm going to be using aggressive entry, my entry is going to be around this level. But if I want to trade for a reason, then my entry is going to be here. Okay, now trading with a reason is very good. That means you want to trade with candlestick patterns, reversal pattern rather. Okay, you want to trade with candlestick reversal pattern, so it's very good way of trading. All right, so let's assume that my entry is going to be here, and now I can look at this clearly that there is no nearest resistance level for me to place my SL or for me to determine my SL. Now, what do I do? Now, what I'm going to do is for me to look at the market and place my SL at a level where I know if market gets to that place, market is not coming back. Okay, now one thing I'm going to make you understand again is that you can predict this market 100% accurate, and that is to tell you that market can still move to this particular level here and still push back in. It is possible. Okay, if it is possible, it is very, very possible. But the most things we see in the forex market in terms of this is that when market break this particular level, let's assume that market break this particular level and get to this particular place. Okay, so let me bring this up. I get to this particular place. As me, okay, as for me, whatness I'm expecting from this market is something like this. And something like this. Exactly. That is what I'll be expecting from the market, because I want to believe market is giving me the structure of an uptrend. Okay, so it's giving me the structure of a higher highs. Okay, so I want to believe if the market is going to break through, let's assume there is no pullback here. Okay, let's assume that this market is going to break through. If this breakthrough is going to happen here, then what I'm expecting from the market is to give me higher lows to this point. Okay, now giving me these higher lows, then I'm expecting what? A pushback continuation to give me what? Higher highs. Exactly. So I need to look into the market with my bare eyes, and I'm going to what? Determine where my SL is going to be. So let's assume that I'm trading this right now. My SL may not be this too wide, but at least my SL should be around this area. So I'm going to delete this off. Okay, so that means my SL what will be around this area, and that is how I determine an entry where I have no resistance, nearest resistance or nearest support level around it. All right, so guys, you can see I have tried my best to give you the best explanation of where to place your SL in this market. All right, so this video is long already, and I will not really talk much about the TP area, but that a level where you can place your TP, okay, can also be before your resistance level or before your support level, depending on what you want to trade. Okay, depending on what you are trading, either you're buying or selling. So this time around, if you're going to be selling, that means your entry, your take profit, which is the TP, should be before your support level, in the front of what the nearest support level when you enter the trade. Just for example, let's assume that I'm going to enter this trade, then this level can be where I'll be looking for, now in times of TP, you need to get out of the market before that level, because there can be a pullback before that level in terms of TP. Another thing I'll tell you in terms of TP for my own aspect is that I don't really allow my trade to eat my TP. What I'm in the trade for is profit, and if I can make enough profit before my TP, I close my trade. Okay, so in this case, if I am going to be dealing with this, I want to double this. Okay, so right now I have my I have my the nearest. Okay, this can even be where I'll be taking my TP. This level we have here, this support level we have here, this can be where I'll be taking my TP. That level can be where I'll be taking my TP, so it can be here. So I'm looking forward to take my TP here. Let me mark that out. Okay, so you can see I'll be looking forward to take my TP around this level, because I know market is going to make new decision in that level, and the new decision is either the market reversed or continue pushing down from that level. Okay, so the video is long already. Like I've said, I don't want to talk much about the TP, but the first video of my support and resistance level really I talk about the TP, so you can just watch that, all right, to grab that, because I don't want this video to be bored, and I don't want it to be longer than this. All right, guys, so that will be all for this class. All right, so that is all I have for us. And you can please subscribe to this channel, because you can see where I talk about support resistance level briefly. I'm going to be making videos about support and resistance level, how you can trade with it. I make use of two strategies. I make use of two strategy, which consists of trend line trading strategy and uh support or resistance level. Okay, those are the two things that I use in trading the forex market. And I base my everything I'm doing, I base it on synthetic index, and this strategy works very perfectly on currency pair also. So guys, I will plead you to subscribe to this channel. Use that to encourage me by subscribing. You can like if you like the video. If you don't like, just let it be. And if you have one or two things to say, you can drop in the comment section. And if you want to be part of my analysis group, because I run a group, analysis group. In this analysis group, I drop setup with trendline trading strategy. I drop setup every blessed day. So if you want to be part of my analysis group, you can contact me. Check below this video, check the description. I'll drop my WhatsApp number there. You can contact me and tell me you want to join the analysis group, and I'm going to tell you what it takes for you to be in the analysis group, so you can be getting charts, my analysis on all my trade, how I trade, how I pick my trade, and everything in this group. You're going to get it. So if you want to be part of this group, you can just reach out to me on the WhatsApp number, and I'm going to tell you what it takes to be in the group. Please again subscribe to this channel and like this video. Drop a good comment to encourage me to make more videos for you. Thank you, and that will be all for this video.